The Apex Legends Duo tournament is now over. We know which Duo team is the champion. Now, this one was coming from Chicago as it's Timmy and ImperialHal put on that Red Bull Gaming tournament. Also, we've got to talk about champs. Tickets on sale. Well, at least they came out on sale yesterday, but kind of breaking some records with what's going on here with the tickets. And then also another follow-up with this meta. It kind of goes in with all the tournament results that you've seen, and then also some more news coming out, and even streamer slash former pro player looking like this meta may cause him to leave the game, it seems. So let's talk about all things inside of the world of Apex Legends esports right now. Firstly, had to make mention of this Esports of the Year award, or Player of the Year award, is going from some crazy clips of all over the entire world of esports, including Hydra from Call of Duty. Nico is, I mean, so many well-known teams here. And I got to be honest with you, I was a little shocked by one of the names that we saw, and it was coming from Apex, but it was Fuda, right? Fuda is just recently kind of been up on the rise with ExoClan and the EMEA scene. I'm like, Fuda, like, where's the big names that we all have heard, or the big streamers? But Fuda deserves it, man. This guy has been grinding. He's been getting better. He's been making a name for himself. Really proud to see, not only is just an Apex person here, but someone like Fuda, who is the definition of the grind, right? This guy has been grinding. And if you haven't seen this play already, it was a crazy one. Here's why he got nominated. Take a look at this clip.
Climbing.
They are.
Fuda on the climb here with the R9, and he's in there like swimmer, and that's going to be Liquid eliminated.
God, Liquid now dead, and ExoClan now moving forward.
What a play here from Swinny.
And a drop down here from Fuda. The R9 sticking. Oh my God, get him the out of here.
6 kills for Fuda with this
R9.
R9.
Oh my goodness, brother, are you kidding me? And now Izadon's going down, and Exo are starting to gain the momentum that they need. Gold Newcastle coming out now too, and
Exo's not done, bro. They want blood.
And the crowd is erupting here over at the SAP Arena, Mannheim, Germany. And Fuda wants more, and he's not going to stop till he gets it. One more spray comes out. More shots now coming out.
Fuda is.
So make sure to go vote, and if you want some Apex representation over there, go vote for Fuda. Also had to make mention, Apex just made the announcement yesterday showing champs tickets were now on sale, and you can go buy those. And this was for the World Championship, right inside of Japan. Big announcement. We've been all waiting for it to go to Japan. We knew it was going to be big, but honestly, well, maybe we did know it was going to be this big, but yeah, it is this big. It's getting big. So in just 8 hours, the update was put out. Champs tickets are almost already sold out. And if you haven't been able to get a ticket yet, don't worry. We're currently working with the venue to open up additional seating. This is going to be an amazing event, and we're so excited to see everyone there. Stay tuned, and we will share an update as soon as possible. So tickets for champs have already been sold out, it seems, or at least very, very close, but they're working with the venue. Hopefully they get some more, because it looks like we kind of did expect. Japan is is a country that loves Apex, and honestly, all of the APAC North region, right? When you're talking about, maybe Korea, when you're talking about Japan, you're talking about anywhere inside of APAC South, or honestly APAC North as well. Both of the APAC scene really all just really love Apex. In America, on the other hand, it is a game. It is a top contending game, right? It's an important game, but it's not a game that you like live, breathe, and eat by as far as like on the grand scale. Like, we don't worship Apex. We don't love it that much. We just kind of like it. But APAC, on the other hand, they really respect, and they are a big part of Apex, and I love that, because they've always kind of gravitated more towards hero type games like League of Legends and such. So I'm really happy to see Japan finally get a land, because we knew it was going to be this big, and this is going to be awesome to see. I can't wait to watch it, because I just feel like the crowd is going to go insane, especially if you see an upset like an APAC North and honestly APAC South. Both of the APAC regions, really, if they are getting anywhere near the championship finals, they are obviously going to root for that crowd. I think you probably will see some Team Falcon stuff, maybe just because of ImperialHal and such, but I definitely see people gravitating towards like the Fanatics, the Reject Winities, the Crazy Raccoons, whatever. I really am excited also to see if they will be able to keep up now that the meta is completely changed, because when you go back to Split 1 playoffs, yes, Fnatic did well, Reject Winity did well, or Crazy Raccoon now, but when you look at it now, it's totally different of a game style, totally different of a gameplay, strategy wise and meta wise, legend meta. It is just so different now. We're actually seeing mostly, yes, Newcastle, Gibby, Pathfinder, but take a look at this. Like, the way that this game is being played is insane. This is a triple support legend meta. It is very, very possible to see more and more and more people gravitate to heavy support style legend metas. Right now you're watching Lifeline, Gibraltar, and Newcastle, where Lifeline could throw her dome right as it is expiring. Gibby could throw his dome, so you're literally in the middle of nowhere in an end game here, and you have full protection here. You basically just threw up a house for the next 30-45 seconds. That's huge, especially when end games can be random. They can be chaotic. You do give yourself a little bit more of a chance if the ring is not pulling in your favor, which sometimes in end games I do favor to it to be RNG. I don't think it's always skilled in end games. Yes, converting when it's equal playing field if there's houses involved, but when it's just wide open like this and two teams have a truck or a mountain and this team doesn't have anything, they just made something out of nothing, which is a massive play to have when you're talking about these support legends and what they now provide. I know that was a mouthful, but I hope that makes sense to you. It is chaotic though. On the other hand, I like how it could be fun. You see the caption, this meta is fun. You see his Watson saying, I'm not gonna lie, it's the most fun meta I've ever played. However, it is chaotic. It may lose a little bit of integrity when it comes to competitive play style out there, because it's hard to keep up with. It's definitely not one that's as organized. It's just crazy fight, revive, and people are gonna run out of ammo. It's just wild out there. And on top of that, we're seeing that meta firsthand inside of the duos tournament that just took place. And if you haven't seen it already, this was coming down to the end when you had back-to-back to wins, to pop off for Verhulst and reps for the TSM squad. And you would see even in this background gameplay, they are also as a duo in this duos tournament playing Newcastle and Gibraltar. And if you didn't go on to see the end, well, spoiler alert, in front of a sold out Chicago audience, says Fallout, ImperialHal, this is crazy, delivers the championship winning trophy to his former teammate and lifelong brothers Verhulst and reps alongside Timmy as well. What an event. It was really interesting to watch. I think it's a little funny too, especially with the drama that happened with Falcons and Hal saying he wasn't really rocking or vibing with Verhulst after all the drama that he went into on his stream after the fact. And so I think it's interesting now. Obviously I'm sure things are in the past, it is what it is, but you see them still succeeding very well without Hal. And I love this for reps specifically because the guy is obviously up there in age. He's still one of the only guys using M&K at this point. So I really, there's a lot more people using M&K now, but he's stuck with M&K all throughout. This has been a really good tournament to watch. And I just thought that, that them winning was a pretty interesting scenario considering all the circumstances. Now, surprisingly enough, while I've tried to be convincing by showing you guys the comps that these scrims are running, the APAC North scrims are running, and tournaments are running, a lot of you are still commenting like, yo, we don't need to just follow all these pros, and just because the pros are using it, that means we need to use it. Like, take a look at what his Watson did years ago when he was just a ranked player, and he advocated for Seer, right? Everybody needs to, kind of hold the phone a little bit. It doesn't have to be this way. I do kind of beg to differ. I think Albralelie makes a great point as to why Gibby is essential and Newcastle is essential in this current meta. Take a look at what Albralelie had to say to explain why you need to use them. Roll the clip.
Like, I posted about people being able to chain heal and zone with the support passive, and people said I'm bitching, and it's like, dude.
Oh, wait, throw a bubble down?
Like, dude.
Just gonna see. I'm just gonna immediately put my Q down. No downtime. You're probably gonna be at like 3-4 seconds.
No, I'm gonna have it.
Damn.
Yeah, we have 100%. Yeah, we have 100% barrier uptime on this comp.
You have infinite fucking, and it's crazy too. It's like not stationary either. We can move with this shit.
Yeah, we have 100% barrier uptime.
Now, while some seem to say that it's very fun, like his Watson and others, and showing the gameplay, and it's definitely one of the craziest things out there, it doesn't seem to be the case because, like I said, it does lack some competitive integrity. It doesn't seem to be the case for everybody, right? Snipe Down, on the other hand, says the new Apex meta might officially convince me to start playing COD full-time and Apex part-time. Going to be grinding when I get back while I wait for ranked play. No, I have no goals of competing in COD. I want to make that clear. But just, I guess, on a casual standpoint here, Apex obviously might not be the game to look for. And obviously, if you're not competing at the highest level in the Pro League or going to champs or anything, you might want to take a look at some other stuff. So Snipe Down doesn't seem to be a big fan. Interested to see what you guys have to say down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to stay up to date with all things inside of the world of Apex Legends, esports news, drama, and more. And let me know down below what you think of TSM winning the Dynamic Duos tournament. I'm really interested to see if TSM can continue the success in the trios world, because in BLGS, they're looking pretty good as well. I currently have them rated as a better team than the Falcons. What are your thoughts down below? And until the next time, we'll see you all later, Gators.